Sourdough has tons of probiotics, which is so crucial to our gut health. If you are gluten sensitive, sourdough pizza is easier to digest. So, let's get started. I have been saving sourdough starter discard in a bowl and keeping it in the fridge until I have enough to make a sourdough pizza. We need 100 grams of sourdough discard for this recipe. Add 500 grams of bread flour. If you don't have a bread flour, use regular all-purpose flour. Add 2 teaspoons of sea salt and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I highly recommend avocado oil because of its high smoke temperature point. We need roughly 375 grams of water. I said roughly because depending on the consistency of your starter, you may need more water or you may need less water than the amount I suggest. So do not pour it all in at once. Pour in 2/3 of the water and mix with a silicone spatula. Then, see if you need to add more. If your house is cold, use warm water instead of room temperature water. Add more water until all the flour mixes in easily and becomes one mound of dough. Look at the consistency. It should be pretty wet. Cover the bowl with a plastic shower cap or cooking wrap and leave it on the counter for about 2 hours. Wet your hand and lift and fold the dough. At this point, the dough shouldn't be too sticky and it should be pretty easy to handle. Continue to lift and fold the dough until the dough becomes a nice smooth mound. Then, cover and put it in the fridge for 24 to 72 hours for fermentation. I usually go with 48 hours. Take out the dough and leave it covered on the kitchen counter for 2 hours. The dough needs to be room temperature. Dust the cutting board or your kitchen counter with flour. Then, pour out the dough. Dust more flour on top. Cut it into quarters. And shape them into balls. Do you see the bubble? That means a good sign. Dust with extra flour and cover with a kitchen towel for 30 minutes. This helps the gluten rest so that we can shape the dough into pizza crust easily. Put the pizza stone in the oven and set the heat to 550 right now so the stone is hot by the time you put the pizza in. Put parchment paper. Parchment paper will make things so much easier when you bake your pizza later. Grab the edge of the dough with your fingers and quickly move like a circular motion. Don't hold it too long in one position. Move your fingers constantly and quickly and use gravity. This can be a great family activity on weekends. Everybody can make their own pizza exactly the way they want. Put some tomato sauce. Don't put too much. They will make your pizza soggy and watery. Put some cheese. Put any toppings you want. but don't go overboard. Again, if you put too much, that will make your pizza soggy. This goes in the oven at 550 for 10 to 12 minutes or until the crust is a darker brown and crispy. As you can see, if you don't use a parchment paper, it will be a little bit tricky to put down the pizza. Here it is, healthy, delicious sourdough pizza. Bon appetit!